I'm live. Oh my gosh. It's 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 been a while since we have played this motherfucking game. It's been a while.
Didn't we do
Anyway,
the exact same thing last time?
I
No,
didn't
actually.
no.
I swear, I'm getting some deja vu.
I think the last time I started a stream like this up was like years ago. Like singing is that Creed? I don't know, man.
Oh,
Someone
anyway.
yeah. Uh get in the comments, tell me how I insulted one of your favorite bands. Please, engagement is important. And I come back to our screen where we last left off, and we got Aurelia tilted at the towers. We got fucking Sprinkles on the Rat King's head. Everyone else is fine. But that's not what happened last time. Well, I mean, you guys met the Rat King last time. But oh boy, things happened last time. Would you like to talk about it?
We could watch the episode.
Okay, so no stream. We're just gonna stream last week's episode.
Yeah,
Just
movie
have
night.
it window in window in
You
window.
can just do this on an endless loop then, because next week you can just be like, oh, you just need to watch that
Exactly.
one. Business.
Oh, that I can't wait to do that. Anyway, hey, I'm Boosh slash your GM this evening. We're playing Gamma World, or Gamma 5, made by the creator of Fabula Ultima way back in the day. Uh, and it's fun. It's kooky. It's a little bit random in that 2011 way. Uh, but with less bacon jokes and mustache humor. Um, anyway,
Aww.
I'm sorry, I just had a culinary bypass due to the cringe. Uh, I'm joined today.
A culinary bypass.
Yep. I fucking ate half my kitchen and then it bypassed my fucking it burst out my chest. Anyway, uh I should stop eating plates. Becca, who are you? Who are you playing?
I'm playing K-83 or Katie, an robot that had made her way from Orlando, is now here in this group and is probably still wondering why she's here and why she hasn't tried to
maybe-
find somewhere else.
Because there's a hurricane.
What are you gonna do? The next two states over are Georgia and Alabama, and they're objectively worse.
Are you waterproof?
Anyway,
She is, actually.
you'll be
Could just-
fine.
Take your chances in the ocean, I guess.
Just walk out into the ocean, never to return.
Cuba's just
Oh,
a
wait.
few hundred miles away. Cuba's lit.
But there is no ocean right now. That's
Alright,
a plot point we're gonna get at.
Hey, you know what does have an ocean on its mind? It's ARGOLI. Say your name, who you playing, Danny.
Just because I'm a Nautilus doesn't mean hi. Hi, I'm Danny. I play as ARGOLI. I'm the weird Nautilus man who is currently freaking out at the lack of ocean.
Yep,
That is concerning.
yep. I'll do the recap after I introduce everybody. I forgot I was doing that. The ADHD is strong tonight, and the Adderall was very weak. Martin, say your name, who you playing.
It's me, your boy, also known as Mango. I'm playing KENMARO Listrum, but you can call me Ken.
Mitchell, say your name, who you playing.
Hi, I'm Mitchell. I am playing Sprinkles, a dog with a heart of gold.
Oh,
And fur of gold.
oh.
And bullets of lead.
In a small, healthy lust for blood.
Yep. Which tastes like copper. Anyway.
Very healthy.
Steph, say your name. Who you playing?
You just said my name.
Oh,
didn't wa-
shit. Fucking roast him, girl. Get him, sis.
I'm playing Aurelia Delphi.
Wow, incredible. Wow, it's amazing how now every character has 1 HP now for the rest of the campaign.
No.
Only for 6 seconds. I have natural healing.
No, not anymore.
Dang it,
Oh, this is
they
my
took
life
away
now.
my nanobots.
Yep.
What else are they gonna take? Can't have shit in Detroit.
Reset all your ability scores to 10, please. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Thanks, guys.
I hate when teachers punish the whole class for one student acting out.
Yeah, come on. We're not so bad.
There's some nice ability score points. Shame.
I guess it's a good thing I never figured out my. I guess it's a good thing I never figured out my feat for this level.
You had 2 weeks.
I asked a question and no one answered. I'm just living with this now.
Danny, you can make decisions for yourself. It's picking a feat for your character. The council does not have to approve the decision.
Oh, it's more like what?
Sprinkles has 4 feet with paws.
Yeah.
We're putting Sprinkles down this episode.
Wow.
I swear. I'm kidding now.
I'm just gonna come back as his adopted brother, Dinkles, or something.
Dinkles.
Yeah.
Is it like a Scooby Dum situation where he's like off
Kinda.
color and has a hat?
Yeah, he'll be like slightly off color. It'll be like the pastel swap, the color swap of.
Oh, you've heard of the golden retriever. Get ready for the silver retriever.
Exactly.
If Katie dies, the next character I'm making is just going to be K-84.
Damn.
There's precedence for that.
Anyway, everyone's twin character aside, what happened last time? Oh gosh, you talked to you met up with your friends in New Havana. They told you to head on this way. You guys encountered a poor mutant girl getting chased down by some Providence guys. You shot at his car, caused the car to flip, burn, and explode. I think that did heavy damage to a few of you. But, and we had, oh no, Sprinkles! Sort of moment. Our, hashtag funny Family Guy moments. You met Sativa after the smoke cleared. Despite being named Sativa, she was not on drugs. She was trying to escape Providence. She thought you guys were going to kill her and is very confused about the jolly cooperation existing outside of her home.
Rare breed.
Yep. Then you guys made your way to the Rat Kingdom of Lummis. The Rats of Lummis welcome. Well, we're in a little bit of a moral quandary here because they're like, man, we love Providence. They offered us protection.
We told them that was bad.
But they love protection, but they also like you guys.
Well, the problem is more that the last few times we've heard anything about Providence providing protection, it ends horribly. So
Yeah, it's a bit of a racket. So They offer you protection. You live on their compound and obey, their orders and work in their sweatshops. Get abused. Uh, People are
We have enough
randomly
abuse
called
in
up.
this.
You know,
We have-
people are randomly called up, and some don't return. But uh, the Rat King told you to look out on the water, and that's what we're gonna do next. By the way, I'm trying to remember. Did you guys leave the Rat King? Were you
No,
done with
No.
It's
we were still talking, and we brought up, oh hey, you look outside, and actually I asked to look outside, and we ended on what we're about to see again.
All right.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
through that one window because he's that rich.
I mean, anyone with a blowtorch can make a window in a water tower. So you look outside, and I actually have the image for you.
Oh, we have it this time. Yay.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Ignore all of you here. I'm just gonna actually make y'all invisible.
I like
where'd you
how
go?
I like how Sprinkles took off into the horizon, but the rest of us just vanished.
I don't even know where Sprinkles went.
I was like, you're not gonna kill me.
My people need me.
I'm like, I have to escape before he deletes me.
It's too late.
I may
Sprinkles.
I may be a follower of the Lord, but he'll never take me alive.
Rip.
Damn.
But yeah, outside, and I'll describe it to y'all once again. Where did all the water go? All the sea beasties that kept you out of the water are now just sort of flopping around, dehydrating, making it a pretty stinky place to be, honestly.
Katie is glad she does not have any senses of smell.
But, most of the reason why people stayed out of the water usually was because of all these horrific creatures living in it. And, now now they're all kind of dead. Or dying. You're not sure. They could be hibernating like toads. Next thing you know, a single drop of water touches their skin, they come back to life and rip your head off. But who's to say? You haven't done any experimenting yet.
Not with that, anyway.
Yeah. So, that is what you see. Rat King tells you, see, I told you. It's fucked up. The water's gone.
Yes, I mean, we knew it was bad, but that's why we were offering our assistance. But this Providence guys have been causing a lot of trouble over the past couple of weeks.
Are you telling me
It's
that
been like a week.
Are you telling me that, oh god, I forgot that he's supposed to sound like German. Rats, we are the rats. So are you telling me that this was caused by Providence?
No, well,
Yes.
no. Maybe.
100%.
Probably.
There's not a doubt in my mind that is true.
Are you some sort of science man? Pointing at you, Sprinkles.
I'm just a dog. I'm not a man.
You a science dog?
Well, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Oh wow! So you got all that
You are?
scientism in you, and you can tell that this was caused by people, and not like a random act of whatever cruel gods that reside above us.
He's on the science
Gods that are
spectrum.
above us, only the light of the Lord. So it had to have been people.
He like squints his eyes, and then figures that he doesn't care enough to pursue the question further.
Just like I went.
At this point, Katie's just recording everything.
He's like, "Are you gonna go play that back to me?" Like this entire like 10-minute conversation we've had today.
There's a pause before Katie just goes, "It depends on how this goes."
Well, you know, on one hand, you guys are telling me that Providence is evil. On the other hand, they're offering us protection. And, you know, they're pretty open to trade recently. So...
It's a trap!
Alright. Where's your proof?
Have you actually been to the place?
No, I don't go...
Didn't Katie show him a couple of clips of, you know...
Yeah.
Them doing bad towards us?
But those are movies. Movies aren't real.
No. Aurelia, help.
I still have a dent from the last fight we had with them.
We're cool. Like, don't get me wrong. We are cool. But...
Then where do you think we would die to?
It's just, you know, it's not that I don't think you lied to me. I think that it would not be beneficial to us if we didn't align ourselves with them. You feel me?
I'm sorry. Danny got thrown off by the echo.
Just let me put it like this. If we align with you guys and Providence is actually evil, you know, we'll help you out. Whatever. It's cool. We're cool. On the other hand, right now, they offered to help destroy our enemies, the Venetians, on their little racist island up there, where they hate the rat people. She called me dirty. I will not let that stand. I am very clean. This toilet is spotless. Also, rude. You know, offering us to help there, destroying our enemies. Now they don't even live on an island. They live on, you know, like a hill. They're easy pickings.
Right with the storm.
And, you know, they're offering us, you know, a shelter in the storm.
Go ahead.
Like, what do you got when the storm hits?
We have
What
a
about the
mall.
mall?
A better shelter, one that is even more effective and friendly to rat people.
The entire time, ARGOLI is like shaking his head, doing the cut the line gesture with one of his tentacles, you know, across the neck kind of thing.
Hey, me and the dog don't know that, you know, there's anything going on here.
Yeah, they're friendly rat people.
Yeah, no, we've been very friendly. Hey, did you guys execute that guy from last session? Rat folk nods his head. Excellent. So
The guy
Well, you
left,
said
by
last
the way.
session that they weren't going to.
We love executing people too. We executed some dude just the other day.
We're
We have so
just.
much in common.
I'm out of character. Argoli's saying yes, so we don't have to continue dwelling on this. But the guy did leave. I'm pretty sure.
he did leave. He's saying
Yeah.
His subject is most likely lying to him
Yeah.
to appease the king. So, you give us some proof that they're actually trying to actively screw us over. And, we'll be good. I mean, I've already donated a significant part of my army to him. So he could help take down the Venetians, but,
I think you need to see how they're treating you. That would be good evidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see how they've treated other people. Like, we had that one lady who we saved from the truck.
Yep. Apparently she had been working nonstop for, like, months.
All right. And you're saying that if, this all falls through with Providence, we could stay in your little mall?
That or we find a better shelter. We haven't really figured that part out yet. We're trying our best to bolster our defenses.
Yes. To answer your question.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to send some scouts to the mall. And, if they aren't, if it's cool there, then we'll come over and stay with you guys during the storm or whatever. You could accommodate about... He starts counting how many rat people are in the room.
Rat.
I'm sorry, how many rat people are...
Katie's
brand new show,
gonna lean down and she's gonna whisper ask one of the other rats if they know how many are in this community.
I think we just had another 90 be born about 10 minutes ago.
Katie straightens up and
I'm sorry,
looks to the
175.
team. Katie straightens up, looks to the team, and goes, "A couple hundred."
Now, considering last year, I feel like the numbers are a little low. How many people did you send to Providence?
Oh, like a few hundred. It's no biggie.
Oh dear. Argoli, remembering when we first met the rat folk and the Venetians, and the lovely slogan of we live and die by the drove.
We live together and die together in droves.
In droves. Yes. Okay.
En masse also can work as well.
Yep.
Little out of character question. Does the Dolphin Mall have a basement? Or would we set them all up in the shut down Sears?
I feel like there might be
stores
something.
would be big enough.
I mean, there's got to be somewhere with enough space, right?
Yeah.
The mall already accommodates a few, like, a little less than 200 maybe.
I'm sure all the rats
even-
wouldn't mind.
It's probably even less than that, actually.
I'm sure all the rats wouldn't mind bunking in the JCPenney.
Yeah, it's the Dolphin Mall. I'm actually gonna have to look up a map again. I'm like, oh wait, no, this is the year. Okay, this is a serious question for you guys. Would Sears
We
still
might
even
have a
be
serious
around?
answer.
I mean, where the Sears used to be would probably still be around.
Wait,
It-
is Sears, like, I know Sears is, like, is it still alive? This is a
No,
legit...
it is like
I don't think
dead,
so.
dead. But the thing is though, like I over at the Florida Mall, you know, the big touristy one where almost nothing usually goes out of business. The Sears is still sitting empty today.
So the storefront exists physically, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
We could say it's the Macy's. They might still be around.
I just had to find the Dolphin Mall map. There's a Bass Pro.
Oh, you
More
guys...
like Rat Pro.
How have we not utilized the Bass Pro yet, Connor?
That's
I
probably
mean,
where we get all
let-
of our hunting gear.
let's be real. If the apocalypse happens, the Bass Pro is gonna be, like, one of the first things getting raided.
Is there a
Yeah,
Dick's
but it
Sporting
could still
Goods?
have its little
We could bring in the Dick's.
exhibits.
Yeah, I mean...
There we
Dick's.
go. We'll put them in the Burlington Coat Factory. That's the biggest anchor store on the map.
There's
it's-
still an IKEA in the mall.
there-
We could put them in the Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
I think really the biggest problem right now is the rats and the Venetians are still feuding.
Wait, I'm looking at the map. Are there two Rosses on opposite sides of the mall?
Maybe there's like a portal between them.
There's a teleporter between the two Rosses.
Or it's like where in some video games where you walk off like the edge of the
Uh-huh.
like the map
Yeah,
and then
you
you end up
go
on
to
the
the other
opposite side. Yeah.
It's just one Ross, but but they connect at other ends, non-Euclidean style. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, I like the idea of shoving them all in the Burlington. That's probably big enough for them.
Okay, but
They can take on the Marshalls if they really need more room.
Wait, hold up. I'm also looking at this. It's also, the Burlington is in two different locations.
If you're looking at the one that I see, which is color coded, number 6, the blue, that Burlington.
I'm looking at the Dolphin Mall website.
I'm
First
looking at
level.
mallcenter.com Dolphin floor plan.
No, I'm looking at the Dolphin Mall website where it has the tiniest
Digital map.
sliver of a Bloomingdale's next to a wider Burlington, next to which is, you know, and then a few stores down,
Okay. I'm
another
here now.
fucking Burlington.
I'm saying the Burlington next to entrance number 5.
Okay, the bigger Burlington.
Yes.
Not its strange Michigan northern peninsula.
If they really need it, they can take both.
All the Yoopers live in that Burlington. So, you know,
You know, we could put them in the Nike factory store, have them get some fresh kicks.
I'm just wondering, like,
You know what? I bet those rats would actually really like that.
I'm trying to figure out where the movie theater is.
It's on the second floor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on the upper floor next to the Dave and Buster's.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good for
I
them.
know that mall
Good
all
for
too
them.
well.
Hey, Steph, if we were planning a trip down to my dad's for Thanksgiving, and we're probably gonna have to pass this.
You're gonna have to go take pictures for the game.
You want to make a stop at the mall?
Yes. The other stop is the Coral Castle, but we'll talk about that later. But and then Tate's.
Don't forget, you also gotta go to Sawgrass.
No.
You gotta go to the Sawgrass Mills Mall.
No. I've only been once when they had that God, what was that thing? It was like where you're like they literally send you there, you get a job, but it's like a pretend kid city.
Wonderworks, I believe, is what it was called.
Yeah, I got in trouble because I ran out of money there and I embezzled from the business. I think they sent me to
so
jail.
lost.
Anyway,
I think the remains of the Barbie Dreamhouse experience is still there. It's just a big white and bright pink building across the way from the movie theater.
all right. Back to the game.
I was going to ask if the Venetians and the Rat Folk have interacted recently.
No. Why?
Was it since we fought the Doctor a year ago?
Yeah, they didn't even send anybody there. They sent like some stupid robots they used to kill us, and instead of killing us, they killed the zombies. But
Yeah, because they were helping us.
yeah, like cowards. They did it in a cowardly manner.
Did you attack them during the raid?
No, because we were working together. And then we all decided on a truce afterward of don't fuck with me.
Yeah. That was
and
like
we
the
haven't
deal.
Yeah, we didn't talk to each other ever since.
Aurelia, help. I don't know how to talk to these guys. I thought it was pretty clear what's happening here.
What are you trying to? You're trying to. They're fighting, or are we?
So I'm gonna try to do this in characters. The rats are saying that the Venetians are still bad, but I mean they probably are, but they haven't fought in a year. They haven't been fighting since we fought the Doctor. So like I don't know what his problem is.
They just all took a grudge.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, but they're not actually killing each other right now.
Yeah, you're
They
hinging
just don't
your
like
whole.
each other.
Yeah, you just don't.
Yeah, but he's hinging.
I don't.
You're hinging your whole protection thing because of the Venetians,
Yeah,
who haven't done anything because you had a truce.
Yeah,
You had a treaty.
No, we don't have a treaty. It's more so we were done fighting that day, and
Nothing has happened since.
yeah, you know, it was an enemy of my enemy, and then we killed that enemy, but we still hated each other, so fuck them. Also, they killed like a lot of my guys a year ago, but you know, I'll miss them.
And yet you're okay with what Providence is currently doing to your subjects, like right now?
Oh, I don't know what they're doing. They're just like hanging, I guess.
Probably running them to
They
the
are
ground as
most
slaves.
definitely not.
Shouldn't you? I
Well,
don't know,
if
maybe
you're
check on
able-
your subjects?
Okay. First off, if it's dangerous and I find out, what's preventing them from killing me, the Rat King? Huh?
We could offer you some protection.
No, you guys do it. You show if you think they're evil. I'm gonna need proof, and you can record shit. If you can get in there, show me that they're fucking evil. Then yeah, I'll believe you.
Oh, okay. What kind
But
of
I
proof
had
will you
shown you
accept?
several clips already.
No, if they're harming, those are other people. I don't give a shit about them.
Uh-huh.
If they're harming rat people, then it's my fucking problem. If you could give me proof that they're harmful to rat people, then I'm on your side.
Okay. Can we pull up the map really quick on the game screen?
Why, certainly, Danny. Certainly. A 1, a 2, a 3.
I was gonna laugh if it was the wrong map. Okay, so Brickleberg and Brick Island is largely where Providence is, and then South Beach, wow, the Neo Venice Islands and South Beach are the Venetian location.
Yep.
This sucks. What do you think, gang? Do we try do we try snooping around Brickleberg for a bit? Or do we continue our plan of letting as many people know about the hurricane as we can? Because hurricane.
Katie wants to very quietly ask Aurelia a question. Is her boyfriend smarter than this?
Aurelia, the answer is no.
The answer is no. I was gonna say yes. Like, I feel like the Rat King is a little dumber on average.
Oh, yeah, but he's in charge, and all rats listen to the Rat King.
It's sort of a you do the little, I can't figure out how you twist your hand a little back and forth, like it is so.
It's kind of like that. He would be smart if his leader was smarter, kind of deal.
Yeah. If he became Rat King, maybe it would be better. But that's like a whole other thing.
Coup yet.
Ken wants to huddle up the group for a quick second.
Oh yeah.
Let's powwow. Katie's not liking this answer.
All right, guys. What if? Now, this is just an idea. You can say no. What if we get rid of the Rat King and we install a puppet so that they do what we tell them to do, so that we can just get this over with? Eh?
Katie,
Yogurt Napkin would never forgive me.
Genuinely asking, is that how leadership works here?
Hold on. Martin, you first.
I said, what if we put Yogurt Napkin as the king?
Genuinely asking, is that how it works in this society?
No, I don't think so. It's not for us.
How does one become the Rat King?
You have to be the biggest rat. You would know, Aurelia, that the biggest rat makes all the rules.
Yeah.
So who is the second biggest rat?
That would be Rodentonio, Ricky the rat, who lives in your colony.
Yep.
He might actually be taller than the Rat King, but the Rat King
He's never sat up straight.
Yeah. The Rat King is in a throne and is always sitting. Also, the Rat King has that ability where he can split into many rats. So, and Ricky's never really wanted to or has tried to challenge for the throne. Ricky is known as the champion of the rat people.
Yeah, okay. I'm not in favor of a rat-based coup, especially in such a stressful time.
I have a feeling that he would be more on our side if we can make all of this sound like his idea.
Uh,
His ego seems to fill
Yeah.
up the entire tower.
Well, not only that, but he only cares if the rats are being hurt, not anyone else. So, how do we make this seem like his idea and that his people would like it?
The only thing I could think of right now is to snoop around at Brickleberg. That I'm genuinely at a loss.
We've yet to talk to this yogurt napkin, who Katie has never met.
He's at Brickleberg, I think. Wasn't he?
Yes.
Didn't we confirm that? Yeah, we confirmed that earlier. Wait, did we? Did we actually ask the king that?
That was last session. I believe you asked where
Okay.
Rat Napkin was. He is in on Brickle Island right now as a ambassador.
Okay.
So
think
this is somewhere we're gonna have to go anyways. And it sounds and this is where the Phoenicians are, or like kind of like
No.
on neutral ground.
the Venetians are like a little bit north.
Okay.
Like we could kind of like go midway and get a lay of the land. Actually, where we're at, we can kind of see both by the looks of it.
Yeah.
If it's a high enough tower.
Yeah, it's high enough. You would.
Because if we go towards the Phoenicians, it's gonna be Katie and Sprinkles kind of at the helm there.
Things over.
Since they're new to the mall, they'd probably not have the same kind of reputation attached to them. And then, but we'd have to go the opposite way for Brickle and Yogurt Napkin.
A little bit. I'm pinging,
But
by the
if
way,
we go
where the
to
Venetians are.
But
The
if we go
Venetians
to
are over
Yogurt
here.
Napkin, we can get insight on what we can do to convince the Rat King, because I'm assuming we can get more information out of Yogurt Napkin.
We could probably also use that to like let everyone else around Miami know what's going on.
True.
I'm not entirely sure how we'd campaign that. Also, again, the threat of, a cataclysmic storm.
This
Oh
is
my
Miami.
God.
We just need to find a flooded flea market, find some weird off-market speakers to rig to Katie so that she could just start blasting the warning.
Just shout like a friggin' evangelical about the end of the world.
Would we be able
what
to
was that giant
split
flea
the
market
party?
called down in Miami?
Whoa. What's up, Steph?
When would we be able to split the party? Because I think going to Brickleberg might need to be a stealth mission.
We could split
because we
up.
can't risk Ken getting too hurt.
We still need to find that doctor that Buffet suggested earlier.
Yeah.
Dr. Dan Marino, that's right.
Yep.
Who may or may not be Dan Marino revived God knows how long later. Where was he again?
Mount
Did
Sinai
Buffet say?
Hospital.
Mount Sinai.
Yep.
Do we know where that is?
I will say, your good friend Ignacio marked it on your map. It's located in Midton, near the Woods of Wind.
There it is. I will put down a little note thingy. Midton, Dr. Dan. That looks awful.
Dr. Dan.
I can't. There we go. Nope. All right, you guys continue. I'm just gonna have a crisis about this.
So split the party. I'm hearing.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's never a great idea. Also,
Yeah.
numbers, but
I missed what
But I
happened.
think-
Why are we splitting the party?
so
because
current. Go ahead.
because we want to go sneak into the Phoenician's place, but we also
the
want to find a cure for
Providence.
Ken, and so we have some members of the party who are stealthy, and then we have Ken and others whoever wants to go with him, who's not very stealthy.
I'm not stealthy. So I'll go on medical quest.
I think I've actually got a pretty good stealth for a robot. Yeah, I have an 11.
Yeah.
Great.
The way things are right now, we are split between going to Brickleburg to figure out
It's
what the
Brick Island.
Providence guys are doing.
It's Brick Island. I mean,
Yeah, it's next to Brickleburg.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. It's also funnier saying Brickleburg. But then we got the Venetians at Neo Venice Island and South Beach. And then Midton is where Dr. Dan Marino is for Ken's predicament. And possibly whatever horrible internal bleeding that Sprinkles might have had, but, you know, nothing's said yet.
Oh, I'm back at full health. Don't worry about me.
Yeah. I mean, so is so is Ken. Anyway,
Oh wait, somebody has like a plot sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm goofing. Anyway,
Oh yeah, that's right. You weren't there for that session. Ken had they took a look at Ken's neck, and it's like, yeah, if you get downed at all, it's not looking good for you, son.
Well, you know, I know what sometimes they do with dogs like me, and I whispered to Aurelia, and I'm like, sometimes you just gotta put the patient out of their misery, if you know what I'm saying.
Sprinkles.
Well, I'm not saying we have to do it now, but I think we just have that in the back pocket.
Take him out to the big field.
Yeah, take
Well,
it
look
to
at-
the woodshed, the metaphorical woodshed.
the Great Glades in the sky.
Yeah. And he can be reunited with his Lord and Savior. But that's like a worst case scenario. Listen, I'm not being alarmist. You're the one who brought it up.
You're clinically insane.
I have not been tested, so you cannot say that.
I'm just gonna point out that you guys are still in the water tower, and I've been in this huddle for about like 5-10 minutes, and the Red King's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
We
like to
kind of lost the
imagine
plot
that
ourselves.
I like to imagine that despite we've been in this huddle for like 5 minutes and they've all just been watching, none of them have actually processed what we were saying. So it's all still completely private.
Oh, the Rat
We
King,
also kind of lost the plot too, so
the Rat King was like trying to give you privacy at first, but after like minute 3, and you guys are still there, he's like curious and has joined the huddle.
I just start like fake sobbing to try to make him uncomfortable. I can't believe that this happened. Do you mind?
didn't.
Yeah, I do. You're in my home.
I feel like this happened last session.
Royal advisors before?
Yeah, no, I don't let them huddle.
Well, that's a very different way of doing things, but you know, I respect it. And I give him a paw.
He holds your paw.
I wag my tail.
He shakes and disengages the handshake. while maintaining eye contact.
I get on my back in a playful pose.
He's tempted. He doesn't want to, but he does.
He must.
Guys.
He must show he is a strong king. No, belly rubs.
He begins to rub your belly. All right.
Okay.
So, if you could do me a favor, I want to take my royal nap. Please leave my home.
Okay. We're gonna figure out our next plan of action. We'll let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
We will be back.
Could you say that again
Yeah.
without sounding threatening?
Apologies.
Go
This is
go
one
again.
of my few tones.
All right, try again. Say it. Say what you were gonna say.
One moment, switching to customer service. You see her eyes flash a few times, and then... Apologies for the demeanor earlier. My intent was not to be threatening. We will be back eventually with the evidence you seek, if we can find it.
Okay, better. I recommend taking.
Is that all I can help you with today?
Yeah, I hang up. Jump.
And I think on that note, I'll start dragging her out.
Yep.
No. When he's like, I hang up, you see her eyes blink again. And she just looks to the others and goes, did I do well?
Yep.
Good enough.
Yep. Fart stain. Expressed anal glands. Escort our guest out of here. And two rat folk escort you all outside of the tower.
Excuse me, friends. Did either of you see anything about Providence, or have you been here this whole time? Do you know anything?
My name is Expressed Anal Glands, and I'd like you to address me by my name. 1, 2. I do not have any political opinions. I just like to grill.
Well, Expressed Anal Glands, I was more asking if you had seen anything, but if you haven't, that is perfectly fine. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm going this way now, and just kind of walking in a direction, stressed.
Realizing he just had to call somebody expressed anal glands.
That's his name.
Oh, that's at the bottom of my concerns right now. That was me genuinely forgetting names.
Yep. So in the meta here, it sounds like Aurelia and Katie are going to go to Brickle to do some spy work.
At the very least.
And then Ken and Sprinkles are going to Mount Sinai. Here's the big question. And I always hate doing this to Danny. But I'm going to have you make a choice, Danny. The choice is...
I think I might go with Ken and Sprinkles.
Okay. So...
Wait, does
I
that
am
mean
not
we're
Steph.
having our girls' trip?
It's a girls episode.
Crack the brewskis wide open. Crack open some cold ones with the board.
All right, Aurelia, time for our sleepover. We're gonna go summon a demon.
Yo, this medical trip is for the boys.
Katie and
I love
Aurelia.
going with my bros to the doctor.
Hey, broskies, let's all get our prostates examined. Hell yeah, brother.
Cracking open a hot one with the boys.
Okay. So,
I guess the big question is, are we actually cool with splitting the party? Is this what we're doing? Because that might actually be the best bet, so long as none of us get caught in anything.
I would
Wait, is
be
there a-
okay with this. Because
there
it
a time
sounds like
Yeah, Mitchell.
Is there a
Mitchell
time
first.
crunch? Like, do we need to do it?
Hurricane, indeterminate amount of time.
Yeah.
It's just been standing
GM's
there
call.
menacingly.
Okay.
Yep. Also, you've already sold me as the DM boys trip, girls trip.
Yeah, so I think we've settled on the idea.
Yeah, so you guys are splitting the party. So the question is, do the boys rule and go, and I'll do their little adventure first, or do they drool and the girls will go first?
I leave it up
genuinely don't
to
mind.
the boys.
Roll for it.
Boys, even our odds.
There's 3
Martin,
of us.
you are. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, let's go with odds.
All right.
I would rather the boys go first.
Okay. I will bounce back and forth when it is, necessary.
Like where to start. Yeah.
The boys have a longer trip ahead of them. Yeah, boys are first.
It was odd anyway.
Yep. So, the boys.
Going stag.
The boys.
All right, well,
on the quest to find Dan Marino.
All right, well, good luck. Good luck, you two. If if anything bad happens, just run.
Take no prisoners.
That works too, I guess. Hey, Katie.
Yeah, Katie is ready. She just kind of looks over to Aurelia and goes, "Maybe we can find me a new apron."
Yeah, we can look for some clothes. I could use a new jacket.
This is literally the meme of girls' slumber party, demon summoning.
You just don't go.
Boys'
Don't
slumber
go.
party. Who
All
keeps?
you do is shop, and then you come back. We're like, so how was the mission? And you're like, what mission?
We just went out, got some clothes, summoned a demon.
The boys are like, who keeps
You know.
summoning these demons? So they keep fighting demons.
The demon flesh powers me on.
Rip and tear
It's not-
until it's done.
It's not our fault that it's so easy for us girls to summon demons. It's just fun.
So going back.
You know what?
to-
Fair.
I'm gonna make 2 taco trucks, and then I'll combine them into 1 taco truck for later.
Are we gonna
Maybe
make?
just
Are we
tint one a different.
tint one blue and the other pink?
Okay. I can't believe we're gendering our fucking taco truck. But... Alright. Give me a second.
Well, wait. What if the boys are pink and the girls are blue?
It's too late. I'm already adapting to gender norms.
Just as our
But it-
Lord intended.
But it was a gender norm for the boys to be pink and the girls to be blue. I think that was a thing at one point.
Yeah, before the 50s. And then commercial marketing.
Huzzah.
Capitalism.
Yep.
More like capitalism.
Alright, boys.
Oh.
Yes.
You start making your way uptown. Let me just look at my chart here.
Dr. Dan. Dr. Dan. That was like a SpongeBob bit, wasn't it?
Dirty
It was
Dan.
Dirty Dan.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Yes, but I remember hearing a Dr. Dan at one point too.
You know,
Maybe
he
that was
a
Fairly
nurse.
Odd Parents.
All I'm thinking of is Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. Oh, you doctor.
The only thing I can think of from Fairly Odd Parents is Dr. Rip Studwell.
Yeah.
Based off famous transphobe Bush Hartman. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call him Bush Hartman instead of his actual name. If he insists on dead naming people.
His super cheap and like hollow Christian show is actually getting a movie.
How?
I thought
Mega churches.
I was gonna say, but didn't it get like 2 views or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
It's churches. Mega churches needing to spend their money somewhere.
Yeah. All right, well, there we go.
All right.
My searches are coming up, Bupkis. I could just be going crazy. There is no Dr. Dan.
But there's a Dr. Dan Marino.
Yep.
Maybe the Dr. Dan was the friends we made along the way.
Damn you.
Now I'm just getting images of Dan to Dan.
Come on, boys, let's go.
All right, what did the charts say? What horrible nat spawned?
All right. So, the boys make it along their travels, and one of the things you hear are just the scraping of heavy footsteps and the scraping of cars, like being pushed. Something big is pushing, these old rusty cars around. It's making an awful noise.
I guess we look around the corner.
Around the corner, you see, let me actually get these motherfuckers pulled up. No, they
I wonder if they're from the Freedom Zone.
Worse.
I swear, if it's more Providence.
No. You see 4 very large figures wearing these purple and yellow jumpsuits. With
I hope they're boys.
they appear male.
Hell yeah! Boys weekend.
Only if there's any females there, I will fucking have a conniption.
Wiki girls.
I have these fucking images. Where are they?
Oh, roll 20.
Roll 20. You are. Is this my fault? Am I to blame? No. No, it's roll 20's fault. They are the ones who have caused my issues. Me thinking, oh, I'll just go back a little bit and pull the file. It'll be easy, Connor says. This is
I guess pull up Wake's sprite.
Nope. I found him.
Okay.
It is about 4 of those very large Dr. Frankenbeast zombies.
Oh, sweet.
They might be leftovers from when the war a year ago, but they're just sort of wandering around, just smashing things that are in their way. One is like has a car that's like somehow hooked its way onto its belt, and he's just dragging it behind him.
Is someone like commanding them, or are they just kind of vibing?
They're just wandering around. One of them sees a fire hydrant and goes "Roar!" and fucking backhands it across the street.
Oh man, I was
Strong.
gonna pee on that.
You still can. It's just on the floor.
No, I was far away. I
You
don't
know
wanna
what?
use
Fair.
it anymore.
Fair?
It's ruining my boys' weekend vibes.
Yeah, the zombies tended to do that back when they attacked us. But I wonder if it's like someone else is commanding them, or if they just causing problems just to cause problems. Is there no one else around? It's just these 4 zombies.
Um,
Oh, it's the big explodey ones too.
no, those aren't the exploding ones.
Can we just like sneak on by them? Like, do we have to interact with them?
I think we could sneak on by.
All right.
Also, what are these little nubs where their genitals should be? Should I be concerned about this?
That's their sagging butts, probably. I don't know. Let's fucking.
I can't stop staring, you guys.
Let's not think about it. Let's go.
All right.
The more I try not to think about it, the more I think about it.
Roll me
All right.
stealth checks.
Hey, we weren't supposed to be doing stuff. All right. Stealth. Thanks, Cooper. That squeaking is very stealthy. All right. I don't even know what I got.
Okay, a 22, a 14, and a 16.
All right. So, ARGOLI and Sprinkles managed to sneak by.
Of course.
Ken,
Yeah.
your neck is starting to bother you, and you bend it, and it cracks. That nice celery stick sound effect that everyone loves so much. That
I should give you the soundbite I made.
and 4 of them look at you. And they just start stumbling towards you. Not very quickly, but they are following you now, Ken.
Maybe we can outrun them.
You know, we haven't tried that before. There were too many last time.
I mean, surely they'll get bored at some point.
Maybe. Our goalie waves to Ken to have him just rush with us.
Ken will start running.
If it becomes a problem, I'll just grapple one of them.
All right. Here's how we're going to do it. It's going to be a group athletics check. You guys have to beat, I'm going to say 30 altogether.
Oh. Okay. Athletics, 21.
What I do?
And we did it.
Nice.
Congrats. You guys start running. these guys, even though they are very strong, they are also kind of slow.
They got the tiny little nubby feet.
Yeah. They're very top heavy. The fact that they haven't rotted away and like broke their legs is incredible. Also, one of them had a car attached to him.
Oh yeah, that guy's that guy's long gone.
Yep. So
5 sessions down the line, we're when we least expect it, the guy shows up and drops a car on someone. It never stops.
Road roller da.
Okay, so we have successfully escaped these guys for now. Any other athletics checks we should be worrying about?
no, you guys are good. You have managed to escape this encounter.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Sure, this won't be a problem down the line.
Yep.
I didn't think there were any left. We fought so many back during the war last year.
I love fleeing from danger with my boys.
I mean, that was cool. Is your neck all right, Ken?
No.
Oh. How are you
Probably need like
alive?
Through the sheer force of will. Probably.
I think you need a massage.
Do you know how to massage?
You know, I was a service dog. I don't know if that's the same thing, but I could give it a try.
It's actually kind of a funny visual. I got a dog and an octopus trying to massage a lizard. How does that work? I don't know.
All
Well,
right.
he would get on his stomach, and I would walk along his back, putting, you know, the right amount of pressure in the right places, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
And then he'll be cured.
I don't know if he'll be cured, but I mean, it's worth a shot, maybe.
Have I ever lied to you?
I don't think it's a lie so much as we don't
There
know.
we go. I'm gonna attempt to massage Ken.
All right. Roll me. Okay, I'm debating whether this is going to be sleight of hand.
I think it's medicine.
Medicine. I'm gonna say it's
I think it would be medicine.
Medicine. I'm gonna go with medicine.
Alright, that's good because I have advantage on medicine.
Here's the problem. You don't have hands.
But
Actually-
I have 4 paws.
No, let me
He's
correct
doing the
myself. Let me
stepping
correct
thing.
myself. You don't have thumbs.
Well, maybe Thumbs got him into this situation.
Oh, I can't argue. with that.
Technically.
I guess his ability to grip a weapon. Sure, you roll medical.
Yeah, I got an 18.
All right, 18. Describe yourself doing it. You do succeed.
Oh, good. Yeah. So we find like a nice like soft used mattress somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I have him lay down on his stomach, and I like walk all along his back, putting pressure in the tense spots, until something cracks into the right place. Yeah, but like in a healthy way. There we go.
Yeah. And you Ken, your neck, it's not cured, but this temporary relief is great.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah. The homeless guy who was sitting next to the mattress says to you, "Oh, that doesn't sound too good. You should go see the doctor in that building over there."
Oh,
I look at Ken wagging my tail for waiting for pets.
I give Sprinkles pets as paid.
Hey, I'm a good boy, aren't I? I'm such a good boy.
how's Ken Jr. feeling?
Father, I appreciate you carrying me this entire time. Are you sure you want to do that, since your neck is in such dire straits?
Hey, couldn't hurt.
Also, I can't believe you let the other dog touch you.
Look, it was just for some temporary relief, okay? Doesn't mean anything.
I lock eyes with the robot dog and wink. But just so only the robot dog can see it.
Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch.
ARGOLI starts petting Ken Jr. Does that help? Or is it because it's or is it because I'm not Ken, it's not okay with
he
it?
doesn't it doesn't help, mostly because he's a robot and not a real dog.
Alright.
You tried.
Yep.
I tried.
So
Thank you, sir, for pointing us in the right direction. It's Dr. Dan Marino?
I don't know his name. I just know he's weird looking.
It's probably the guy then. We are actually looking for him.
What does he look like?
He's got like some sort of like weird tech suit on.
Oh, that's neat.
Says it's so he doesn't breathe in the harmful air. I don't know what he's talking about. This air is fantastic. Take a whiff.
I mean, that's okay.
and, and he dies.
Well then.
Oh.
He's with the Lord.
I forget. Do we actually know what Sprinkles is talking about, or is the concept of Christianity foreign to us?
I don't even know what Sprinkles is talking about.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sprinkles' owner was a hardcore evangelical.
Of what? We don't know.
Yep.
Alright, I guess we continue. Feeling bad for the guy, but now I'm more conscious about the air.
Alright.
Also had something else that's gonna... Oh, right! I'm not gonna forget this time. While we're getting closer to the building, I am going to attempt to decode the power glove. It was Arcana, I believe.
Yes.
I'm not gonna forget this time. It's a 20.
That actually works.
Yay!
Fucking fine.
Give me one moment.
I forgot what this thing did. What was it, like a +4 to strength or something?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me double check here. I got the homebrew document.
Yes, I wrote it down. It was +4 strength check for wearer. Strength check, interestingly. Like everything but attack rolls, I guess.
No, it should just be +4 strength. I don't know why it's like that, because it's you know, there's not many things that are going to give you, other than your own mutations, that are going to give you actually, you know what, with the nature of everything, you know what, give yourself a +4 to strength. I'm going to say if it proves to be a bit unbalanced, we're gonna have a talk.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But I feel
I'm
like
just
with
yeah.
all the hard stuff I'm gonna throw at you guys, giving ARGOLI this bonus isn't a bad thing.
Push comes to shove, we might give it to one of the others who might need it, because I grapple good. With the +4, I'm grappling with a +8 modifier on top of my athletics. I just need to remind myself.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
That'll
I
come in
can't
handy
change.
on our boys' weekend.
Yeah. He died peeking. I just saw one of the comments on Discord. Okay. I can't update my ability score for some reason.
That's fucking
I
weird.
might need to change things. I'll figure it out. But let's continue. I finally found the power button, guys. For some reason, it was inside the glove. It's kind of a weird design. I flip the switch. It starts revving up. I don't feel different. Attempts to pick up, like, I don't know. I attempt to pull a car. How does that go?
With pulling a car, roll me an athletics check.
Alright, I'm just gonna say add 4 until I figure out how to do the thing. 25.
You spin that around like Bowser in Mario 64 and launch it.
Alright, that's not quite what I was going for. It's a lot stronger than I expected. Oh dear.
You rolled.
It was definitely damaged already.
And let me.
Oh. I figured out the problem.
What was the problem?
My number pad was turned off. Let's continue.
That'll do it, Danny. Let me get this character in the one motherfucking character. Are you fucking serious?
Is it Mr. Dr. Dan?
Roll 20 is being really weird.
Why would roll 20 do this?
Is your number pad on?
No, it is the image isn't allowing me to be upload, which is upsetting. But I will I'm gonna have to do a thing.
While you're having difficulties,
yeah.
How about you describe the building Is it fortified?
Oh,
Is
yes.
it just a
So
doctor's? Is it just an office?
it
Or is it a
is-
ramshackle house?
It is it is a ramshackled well, I wouldn't say ramshackled. You know, in apocalypses, first places to get raided are, you know, big department stores, you know, pharmacies, and especially hospitals. You know,
Yes.
no one can block Grandpa from stealing as much oxycodone as he wants if society is collapsed. So, you know, good for him. Things are in disarray. And in the hospital, you hear the sounds of what sounds like a Jetson car. Let me see.
Okay.
Coming down the hall, and you hear, despite this very silly sound of or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
you know, fucking future car sounds like or whatever. You hear halt. Do not come any further. This is a house of medicine. I'm trying to restore it to its natural to its former glory. I would suggest you leave, or I will obliterate you.
We need her, and it's urgent.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay. Persuasion. What was my talkative thing? I have a talkative. Blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Persuasion. So I got a 22.
All right. 22. Yeah.
22.
So you come in peace?
Yes, this is a house of medicine, and we need medicine
Well,
or medicinal help.
I am happy to help. I am a scientist, but I also am a medical professional. I will assist you, my friends. And he comes from around the corner. And I'm just going to show you. This place is pretty dingy, so he hasn't really made it too far. In the terms of getting this place back up and running. But what you see before you, is it a fish? No. Actually, I'll do the physical description once you guys are able to see the character art, because I'm very proud of this one.
Yeah, all right.
He zooms on in. He's got an orange visor. He looks like he's wearing a spacesuit, maybe? He's got, like, mechanical arms. But something's different about him. Something's a little weird about this guy. Appears to have a very
I am for this.
long snout.
I fucking knew it.
protruding from his back that goes over his jetpack. A blinking orange light above his head. And it appears to be a dolphin wearing a spacesuit made for dolphins.
Dolphins fans, no less, with the colors.
Yep.
Are you here to pick all the Pikmin?
What?
He looks like Captain Olimar. But
Oh, a reference.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a reference.
He reminds me more of Captain Olimar's boss.
the big
What?
I just
The
wanna,
Prez?
I just want
No,
to
he's
point
pretty
out,
chill.
I want to point out that the spaceship in Pikmin 1 is called the Dolphin.
Yep, the SS Dolphin.
Yep. So,
It's all coming together.
it's all coming together. He says, "Salutation, friends. What are your names?"
Well, I'm glad you asked. My name's Sprinkles.
Salutation, Sprinkle.
Hello, friend. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Your name? Nautilus Man.
Hello, friend. Hello, friend. My name is ARGOLI Kosporli. We are here because we are in need of some medical help.
And who is the patient?
That would be me. My name is Ken. I am the patient that needs the help.
Hello, Ken. My name is Dr. Dan Marino.
Pleasure to meet you.
He then says, "Come with me. I have a makeshift office. Please disregard my wife and 2 children."
Is there a wife and 2 children?
There is a human woman in a similar styled spacesuit like him.
Uh-huh.
The children are also human.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna just pretend. I'm gonna not question it.
You're a talking dog.
Yeah, why would I question it?
Yeah.
You should. Why are you questioning it?
I'm not. I'm questioning that you seem to be questioning it, but not actually.
What are you 2 referring to?
I don't know, man. Look, on top of Ken here having some troubles, there's a big hurricane on its way,
Oh, yes.
and we were looking to, yeah,
Oh,
we're trying to help people out. Maybe
my-
we're a little low on medical supplies ourselves too.
Normally, I work out of the university, but we were finally able to locate this place, and we're trying to rebuild it and make it a home for modern medicine once again.
There's a university.
Yes, there are several like-minded members, intelligent folk such as myself, who live there. There's not many of us, but we dare trek across the city to find this location and restore it.
Maybe once this whole thing blows over, I would like to come visit, because that sounds pretty cool, actually. But, yeah, no, the hurricane's a problem. Are you guys all settled for preparing against that, by the way? Because that's what we're kind of doing right now.
That's actually part of why we're here. This building is large and would be able to withstand most of the storm, but at this rate, I'm not sure anymore. It's quite a large storm, and even though I have not been able to look at it in person, the Doppler radar is quite concerning.
Has it start moving?
No, not yet, from last time I've heard from the university. So,
Okay.
let's take
I think,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, let's go ahead and
No,
check
tell
Ken
me
out.
what you think.
I'm thinking maybe we could try to enlist some extra help to help you guys fortify here, and maybe we can protect more people. Because currently, we're trying to fortify the Crystal Dolphin Mall west, but we can't carry everyone.
I haven't heard that name in quite a long time.
You've been?
Before the apocalypse. You see,
Well,
I worked for NASA, if you're aware of that company. And the before times, before the apocalypse. My wife and I were sent off into space. Everything happened while we were up there, and due to time dilation, we came back to a mostly destroyed planet.
that's crazy.
Probably.
Wow.
Out of time, I am. By hundreds of years, maybe. At least 250 years have passed since, from what it looks like, the end of normal civilization. But enough talk about me, my beautiful wife, and the fruits of mine and her loins. Let's fix your friend here.
Yes. So, I guess we also describe what happened to Ken, so he has a better idea of what he's doing. Because not only is there the broken neck issue, there's also the copious amounts of diseases that are at a deadlock, apparently.
Sort of questioning this diagnosis, but I'll take your word for it for now.
We have a robot doctor, so some details get a little screwy at times, and also, you know, lizard anatomy versus human versus dog versus yeah.
All right, Claire, I'm going to need your help. If you two could help the children with our repairs here while we check on your friend. Me and my wife will take care of your good friend Ken here.
That sounds like a plan.
We've already sterilized one room already, so we should be good to go. So Ken is escorted into a clean medical room while Sprinkles and ARGOLI are left with Dan Marino's two children, Michael Joseph and Daniel Charles.
Okay.
Am I reading off of Wikipedia Dan Marino's actual wife and children name? I'll never say.
Only God will tell.
Dan Marino's like, no, he doesn't exist. We proved that a while ago. And we're going to cut back to our ladies real quick.
Girls' night.
Right.
All right. So, ladies.
And it's ruined.
Yep. My ladies. Anyway. Okay, it's the girls. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So you guys, we cut back a few hours now. And you're on your way to Brick Island.
Yes.
So I'm just going to do a quick roll real quick.
Oh boy.
And that's a D10 right there. A 3. Oh my god. No, I can't do that one again. Nope. Oh, please be something different. Nope.
Just me for a moment, by the way. So you got time.
Yep. Oh god, dang it.
My gal pal's away.
Gal pals away. Oh.
I hope she returns soon.
Oh boy. Steph's gonna love this.
Oh boy. So we're gonna
Love
wait.
what?
There she is. Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back, Steph. So you guys are heading towards Brick Island. Where was the fucking map that I had up for Du Bois? Oh, there it is. I have to make some clearing here. So, as I described the scene, you are heading towards Brick Island. So far, so good. However, you hear the noise, some noises of get him before his kung fu treachery expands across the world. I am not a kung fu trader. I fight for what's right. And you just hear the sound of someone's face getting roundhouse kicked very hard.
That's no good.
And everyone, horse position. Horse stance. And just keep punching until he dies.
What?
Use the Din Mok. He'll eventually die that way. And you see around the corner about, I'm gonna say 3 men beating up another man, all of which are wearing black gis that have a gold dragon on the back that says Golden Dragon Fighting Society.
He looks over and just asks if we should even bother.
Katie, you recognize these guys.
Oh no.
Katie, you know that they are members of, like I said, the Golden Dragon Fighting Society, who work for a guy by the name of Riker Shiro. So they're beating up one of their own.
Can we discern why?
Maybe a traitor in the midst, like they said. I'm sorry, they're wearing black and red geese. They have what looks like to be headbands with all of which have mullets and sunglasses. The one that's on the ground actually has a very similar skin tone to Aurelia. So
Katie's gonna make it her call.
But we don't interfere.
Wrecker Shiro would be disappointed in you. Yeah, he'd be so upset if he knew that you were a butt fucking traitor. They yell at the
We
guy
bet
on the
we
ground.
should sneak. We should sneak past.
Just sneak past is what you said?
Yeah.
Alright. It's actually good that you guys didn't have to deal with the boys didn't have to deal with this as their encounter, because these guys have a higher perception than, 4 zombies.
Oh no, and there's only 2 of us.
Yep. So roll them stealth.
Alright.
I'm gonna say I'm not making this a group check. Y'all gotta beat a 20.
We beat it!
You did it! Hooray! I will say, you are able to escape and go on by. The one on the ground, that has a similar, it looks like he painted himself green and has actually dyed his hair in the same color that Aurelia's petal hair is, with the black and orange.
Oh, I just made the connection. Alright.
He's beat up and bloodied on the ground. He looks at you. And he whispers, go on, Sensei. Fight another day. I only died because I wasn't strong enough. What are you
I
even...
salute him.
The guy's beating up is like, what are you even saying, bro? You fucking idiot. And they proceed to beat him to death.
Katie that was weird.
You gonna explain that, Aurelia?
Yeah, I forget exactly how it happened, but I explain it.
Yeah. You explained the Riker Shiro and him being a weird sexist twit.
We dealt with him a bunch last year.
Yeah. He now runs the fire arena.
So Katie would know of him, but, like, nothing really about him.
Right. Technically, these guys work for Providence now. Because it was
Yeah, that's why I
mentioned-
didn't want to fight them.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to sneak in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Katie's just like, yeah, it is a good thing we did not engage.
that guy's face is in a cloud and he's like, I didn't get any character development. And then we transition scenes. And
Ooh, look, that store still has some clothes in it.
Look, shit happens sometimes.
So here's the big question. Oh, real quick, if you want to look through that store, roll me a quick investigation and/or perception check.
Sure, why not?
Both of us?
Yeah,
Aurelia
I mean,
wants
if
a
you
new
want.
jacket, and,
I mean,
and
if
Katie would like just anything.
it is the shopping trip. And do you need help with the rolls, Aurelia?
No, I got it.
All right, cool. Oh yeah, you rolled earlier. Why am I asking? Alright. And you guys make it. Let me take a look here. All the way in Brickle. Your rolls are okay, 20s each. Alright, you find Katie, you find an apron of your choosing. If there is a design of an apron, I will find it and update it for you on your character token. It might take a bit for it to, actually show up in the game, but you do find a new apron.
I will look for a good one.
And
Late Pokemon.
yep. And then Aurelia. Going through this clothing store here, anything it's like a Marshall's basically Home Goods or whatever. So there's, there's clothing, but there's also like weird home decor. Like, why does the flamingo and a lawn mow? No, why is the lawn gnome riding a flamingo? This isn't what. Who wants to buy this? Why is it a giraffe made out of flowers? Who's to say? But that's the general vibe in here. Is there anything you want from the Marshall's Home Goods?
Maybe do they have any like gardening tools?
Yes, they do.
I could get that as a gift for my stepdad.
Yeah. All right. You find a unopened pack of like a little shovel and a little like hand rake for gardening, as well as some tiny shears.
A little gardening set.
Yep, little gardening set. Add it to your inventory. Well, I'll do that for you later. So I don't think you can do that on mobile. But alas, here we are. So here's the deal with Brickle Island. As you guys approach the there's clearly a bridge that will take you there. However, there are guards on standby. You can easily tell from a safe position where you're not going to have to roll a stealth check. So what is the plan? Sneak around. There isn't any water, which is a good thing. However, there's like, the water is deep around was deep around the island. So you have to, go on, travel across, which is essentially now desert, across some rotting fish corpses, scattered, randomly, then ascend uphill and then climb a barnacle lace ladder, to get into even more danger. So you could go with diplomacy, or you could say, "Oh, I'm actually meant to be here." There's many options for this. My question for you, for the girls, is what's the plan?
How is your diplomacy?
My diplomacy
Yeah.
it's pretty good. I always get advantage on persuasion checks.
Alright. Because I'd be willing to do assist work as Katie if we want to try diplomacy.
If I remember right, we can stack multiple advantages in this game. So
Up to 3, yeah.
So
I'm not sure I trust them enough for diplomacy.
Katie and me, we both have no clue what this place is like.
big tower, lots of guards. None of us know what beyond what we were told before.
Yep. This big tower, guard a singular bridge that leads to what looks like to be, from what you can tell from across the way, sort of like what used to be luxury hotels.
Okay.
There's one that looks like a pagoda.
So you think sneaking in would be better than trying to do this diplomatically?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. What I'm gonna need from the both of you, then, is our first round of stealth checks.
Oh boy. Alright.
We need stealth music.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Ouch.
Yikes.
Oh wait, how are we stealthing anyway? Are we taking
Can
the
I
long way?
assist?
Taking the long way sounds fine by me.
No, because... Alright. So, which way are you going? Are you going, like, directly underneath the bridge? Are you trying to go long way around?
I would say the least populated route, so that would probably be the long way around.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
So, walking out in what used to be the ocean, I'm gonna have to remove some folks. Sorry, guys.
It's Girls' Day. It is
Girls.
It is Girls' Trip.
Girls trip. Girls trip.
Hurry up!
upon reaching this area here, you go the furthest way around, but something notices Katie while you guys are hiding around a boat. And Katie, I'm gonna need you what is a good penalty here? You trip, fall, and clang against one of the metal boats that is out here. And it's just sort of dead quiet until your head and this thing collide, making a sort of gong sound. And you can already tell they are sending guards to this location to check out whatever that noise was.
This is not good. I apologize.
Aurelia.
What do you do now?
Sorry, what notice, sir?
There are guards heading your way. They don't know if anything is here yet. They just heard a noise. That was most
keep moving.
Keep moving.
Like dash. Can you dash and stealth at the same time?
If you have a feat for that, yes.
Oh, okay.
If you don't, it's at disadvantage.
I mean, it's a disadvantage, but we're not rolling anything else. Sure.
Yeah, this has sort of been flat stealth checks for right now. Until the fuck up. So, Aurelia, they haven't noticed you, but Katie is a target.
How many guards?
They're just sending 2 right now.
But there are more who noticed.
There's definitely more that they were definitely told by someone else to go check that out. They're aware something is out here. They don't know what made the gong noise. That's why they're coming over here to investigate.
Okay, I would try to keep sneaking, moving.
Alright. So roll me stealth checks. Katie, roll normally for right now.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're hiding pretty well. It's just Katie that's gonna probably get caught.
Do you have a inspiration you want to use?
I mean, oh yeah, the homebrew says we start with one, don't we?
Yep. You started with 3. Though I
have not used any.
Okay, well. You could
It's
use
a
it.
D6?
You can add to your rolls, or you can give yourself an advantage. So I believe it is a D. Let me see if it's a D6. It's a.
I'm gonna go ahead and do.
It's a D10. You can add to a roll.
Just a D10?
Just a D10. If you want to
Okay,
add.
so not a reroll.
You can either do advantage or you can roll a d10 to add to this roll.
I'm gonna re-roll because I rolled a 2. Anything's better than a 2.
All right, it could be a 1.
If it's a 1, I'm just gonna have to take it.
Yep.
The gods of comedy have decided. Not today.
All right, the gods of comedy has spared you. So you guys find a nearby boat. Aurelia, you find some seaweed to sort of blend in with. And Katie, knowing that the guards are about to come over, you literally just turn yourself off and cover yourself with sort of the mud like sand here, and then turn yourself off to play dead, or at least go into sleep mode.
Adjust brightness 0%.
Yep. The guards come around. One of them like hits you with the butt of their gun, knocking you over. Fucking old trash probably fell off. He radios in. Yeah, it was nothing. Probably some rust bucket fell off a boat. I'm gonna roll 2d6 here. Actually, no. I'm doing better. Highs or lows, Katie?
Oh no. Powder. Powder looked up instead of down, so it's highs.
Can we get much high? Ooh.
No.
So, one of the guards,
we can.
On the radio is like, is it ancient tech? I don't know, maybe. Well, bring it in. We could at least salvage it. Ugh. And they pick up Katie and carry her off.
Oh gosh, she's heavy.
Oh yeah, no, they're just having a rough time of it. It's two guys doing it. Like, they're strong, but they're
Katie looking back.
Katie is being carried
them
off.
Not noticing. Yeah, them probably not noticing that Katie's eyes have flickered in a panic motion for a minute towards Aurelia. She doesn't know what to do. I mean, I guess this is her way in.
Aurelia, what's your plan here?
I was gonna.
Katie is being carried off.
Oh. Shit.
They think they're going to try to salvage Katie for scrap.
She can blow cover if she needs to.
Can I see can I tell where they're taking her?
Oh, they're taking her back to the island. She is very heavy, so they are going quite slow.
Maybe I can distract them all. And then you can turn back on and
run off.
Alright. What is the distraction?
Or we can try and kill them all really fast. I don't know. I don't know what would be the best.
Actually,
Well, killing them fast and killing them silently are two different things.
yep, those are two different things.
They also have communications, it seems. So
Yep. So
We just end up pulling a Han Solo. Just, everything's fine. How are you?
I'll just
It
try
could
and
work.
follow, I guess, right now.
okay. So Aurelia, I mean, you've rolled very, very well consistently, Aurelia, so I'm gonna let you.
I feel like they would also be very distracted because Katie is very heavy
Yep.
and trying to force her own joints to move like the way she's supposed to when turned off. It's very loud.
Yep. So on that note, we're gonna end this session with Katie being carried off to Brickle Island while Aurelia follows closely behind.
This boys' trip is going on, and it's going a lot better than the girls' trip.
Yep.
sure something will balance out later.
Yep. Girls trip.
Boys weekend.
Katie had dreams of bonding and, being kick-ass girl bosses. I'm being kidnapped. Katie and the no good, very bad day.
We'll summon a demon next time.
Yeah, next time.
You'll summon a demon next time.
Next time.
There's still time on
There's-
this trip.
This would be a good
Just
time.
do it right in the middle of Brickle.
I will say, Aurelia, because you are so far out, you and Katie do get to see this. Ignore the others in the shot.
Wow, what am I doing here?
You do see the storm off in the horizon.
That is not good.
With these mostly red clouds, purple lightning, torrential rain, that just seems to be staying in one place, but swirling in place. But you also see something different. You're not sure how to make it out. You've never seen something that big. Anyway, I'm Boosh /Connar / your GM this evening. You can find me on, I believe it's ConJoined Artist now on Blue Sky instead of just Boosh. Because I wanted it to be easier to find me on Blue Sky. But, beggars can't be chooser. Yeah, it's just ConJoined Artist. At B000SH on Blue Sky. You can find me there, on Twitter at Con the Artist, Instagram, ConJoined Artist. I believe you can also find me, here on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, or Katie dies next session.
No.
And if you don't, you can always join the Discord, be our friend. We'd love to hang out with you. Gonna pass it over to Katie.
I'm Katie. Or Becca, you can find me at Blue Sky by Charisse Chataway. I mostly post arts and crafts stuff. and possibly sketches of Katie in various aprons eventually. Who knows?
Maybe she
The
should
idea.
have. Maybe she should have an apron with a design that's just a cat hanging off of a tree branch.
Yep.
Just hang in there. That's the one she
Yeah.
gets.
Next up, Danny, plug.
Hi, I'm Danny. I play as ARGOLI. I don't have much of a presence on social media, but I do help out here. And sometimes with the Shaggy Seldom, I helped edit Regiment on the Run. That's a fun one. You should watch that too.
Wow. Martin.
Hey, it's me, Martin. You can find me on Twitter, Mango, MJ_voice actor. Find me Blue Sky, Mango VA. As I like to end all these, hire me, please.
Do it. Or Katie will die. Next up, Mitchell.
Decommissioned.
Hi, I'm Mitchell. You can hear me play more D&D on a podcast called Adequately Advanced Magic that we haven't done in a while, but it's still funny.
It is pretty funny. You could hear very good, good haha jokes. Stoof.
You can find me as Stoophie on Blue Sky and most social media platforms.
Hell yeah. And I think on that note, have a good evening. Or don't. I'm not your mom. Or am I?
A good day,
Hi,
perhaps?
everyone.